Fast forward, any como our channel so aha AGH Politics Avenue podcast or training make headlines. And onia ya jemre na iribi exomo awaha any dim ya hundred mu se ene di kanyam so bit subscribe to the channel. Hit notification bell also share na afofron so answer into me enkebi. Any dim ni ahundrakse mu onia yanko political houses ni na ejadem a enye asem koto akra na Galamsey hu sensem ena me no kasai. Ye ebawremu a Upsinadoye any na pump at Transia ne umu eche umu adwin ewo na etuwa is MC no ka say court action for contempt in the fight against Galamsey any other related issues me no ka say etimi afine no 12,000 Ghana cedis na we na Upsinadoye and so can be say Galamsey no and say, you did your crowd can be so. Say, your forest reserves piano. You timi declare honor as no go area. Just say, a bay evil forest. You think Akoma na and ye unsign any day. MPB, sound so and a winning free. What I say, MP Emanipa, Mahama could be our articles of Moya Galamsey. Umuni ye a sensu in Saseno, Emmy affected a year Ghana Funina. The sentinel. Emra enhwe eni omunni se ne sefata onua enya asem to akra nsema okanyina ne se there should be a stiffer punishment for obi a yebekine se oye Galamsey yemmo nwura nsemu abrabe de for atrase na omo eye nsemu pensim
captation grant.
Okay.
All right. So if captation grant is ongoing, why is it that we cannot enforce FQ?
Question we should be asking. I like that you're landing on this. I'm coming to you before I come to you a while. You have a reaction and answer?
Yeah, I just wanted to react.
I want to, give me a minute.
Okay.
I want to come to Mr. Addo. And the reason I come to Addo is the fact that he introduced us to the parental side of matters. Yes. It allows us to bring it even to the broader fore, where you look at communities which are quite emboldened, especially when you have NIMAS going into communities to fight illegal mining. Today we report that NIMAS, there have been an attack on them. And I'm wondering, is it that the communities just have, I keep asking this question, they have an appetite for Galamsey. So much that, is it they don't want the fight? Is it they don't like the people that the government has sent to fight? Or is still the kingpins that are emboldening the communities to make the work difficult? I hope you understand my question.
Oh, I understand the question. You see, that's why we are saying that, the political way to deal with this issue is what we are lacking. I'm seeing a slight dissent on this government, but it needs to press it more.
But if it's the people that are asking you to fight the Galamsey,
and
you take the step, and the same people make it difficult, how well can they implement the political will?
You see, I watched a Nigeria film titled The Evil Forest. I don't know whether you you watch it. Anyone who enters the forest will not come back.
Exactly.
Are you getting it? I am of the view that we need to be tough. Don't enter the forest, you go, you don't come out. You see, it's better to, do away with some 10 people to save 33 million people.
If I remember some time ago, I came here and I said this.
Yeah.
That we should fight it as war.
Yes.
Which means that some lives will be lost.
Straight away.
It's actually fought as war.
Straight away. Are you getting it? Don't enter. You say you enter. For example, armed robbers enter here. Then we call police. When police arrive and robbers decide to shoot, what happens? Police will respond. And automatically, police will empower.
It's not the case that the community, that's all they understand. The mining.
See, the chiefs should be held responsible. Are you getting it? If a chief, you come and sit down and then be doing press conference, I don't take it. Yes. You are to call the police that this man, arrest him.
Okay.
You are to send people, take videos, take pictures, so that you know that, oh, MFI is digging there. This. Are you getting it?
But the chief, for example, in our wing, well, you don't like the press conference, but through the press conference,
you should have reported to the police and said that, look, this is the MP, arrest him.
I don't know.
Okay.
Sorry, our wing MP Is he far from the community? No, he's still there. The community, if they decide that really, you know, sometimes the mere fact that somebody, is that like Professor Primfong brought a report and gave a litany of examples of people who get. Did we say automatically those things were right?
No, but honorable,
no, I'm making a point.
No.
Let me make a point.
The things you do to arrive at to whether it is right or not.
The point is that you have inherited your father's death with debts.
No, I'll come to that point. No, I'll come to that point. I'm just trying to relay because Awal made a point, making that because the chief said this, and I believe the person they talked about clearly is still with the community. And if there's anything that will go by, the laws are there. And if we are talking about fighting the kingpins, I remember when this issue about Shudem happened, Awal said that now these are the kingpins. The gentleman is in court. Now we are talking about the district chief executive who has been cited for contempt. Doc made a point that...
These are NDC people.
No, listen to me. The contempt, the fact that the contempt that you've been cited.
You want us to mention names of MPs?
On the substantive case, you are wrong.
Huh?
Only that your conduct based on the orders of the
executives.
Court, but I've gone against the court. Is that not it?
No, the substantive case is not wrong or correct because we have not found.
That's what that's the point. Exactly the point I'm making. Because Doc made a point that because charity begins at home, and he should have taken the guy on. But I'm saying that substantive case is still there.
See, Mr. Addo says that political will.
Yes.
The chiefs did a press conference. Whether they did a press conference, they did a gong beating or we know it's in the news. How did the Shudem MP, how is he now in court? It's not because somebody specifically went to police station to report him and all of that. The matter came into public light. The Speaker of Parliament took an interest in it, especially because he's a member of Parliament. How different is his matter from the
No, but in that case, in the Shudem case, there was a policeman who felt that he was attacked.
Who felt?
No, who was attacked? No, there was a police case.
Soldiers were attacked, not police.
Forget about the video. We are talking about the issue in court.
So the issue in court is what? An attack on a police.
There was
not even because... so that's what he's being faced.
But if somebody you go because you brought people, say you let people to come and attack us.
Okay.
So somebody must show interest.
I like dealing with the doctors. I'll hear the doctors.
No,
not a politician. Oh, that's true. Forgive me. Doc doesn't come here often, but you are my friend on this table. So you give Doc your small time, okay?
The difference between the chief's press conference and what happened at Shudem was that, you see, with the chief's issue, nobody forced them to come out. They felt that it was something their responsibility to report, okay, of which they did. Now, with the Shudem thing, it was a 9-month exercise which was attacked. You see, that led to, you know, the information coming out and the fact that even at a point in time, the 9-month team had to take refuge in the police station because the level of the mob attack, you know, on them was so heavy that they needed the protection of the police. All right. And we also heard that, you know, the MP for Asutifi North had to tell the 9-month team that they should release the people and let them go. You see, so when a president has given orders to a team of military men to fight Galamsey, and then an MP has the audacity to tell them, don't do this because you can't do it. Why should that be?
Okay.
So, you see, my point is this, all right?
Even all of this, we may have to wait for the court to say.
Exactly, the point.
No, it's not about... Yes,
I mean,
the matter is in court. I don't want to be charged for contempt.
Exactly.
You understand?
Yes.
But from a moral perspective...
From a moral perspective. What about Yamin and the others? There was no attack, there was no Naimers doing their normal job.
Even at a point in time when Yamin said that a certain activity should be stopped, it was stopped.
Yes.
Hang on. Yes. We're of the view that they had been invited and the matter is being looked at. You say they are not?
View,
no.
But there is no fact to substantiate that indeed they were invited.
MP, have they?
He knows that.
No, they were not invited. Again, you see, but why is it that when you are talking, I give you the opportunity to speak? Why is it that when I am given the opportunity to speak, you interject me?
Yeah, that shouldn't interject him, please.
It is true that, picking from what Doc had said, in Akwatia, Yamin stood there and accused the police of extortion and creating problems for them, and they must be stopped. Within 1 week, they were stopped from doing it. When the minister was asked, they said they were really trying to regroup and go back again. As I speak, Yamin had not been invited, because if I had been invited, definitely the media would have heard about it. He and Abanga. So you see, now if you want to tell us that indeed the Galamsey fight is now better than before, let's look at the water turbidity. That's very important. The water turbidity today is worse than before. It was 14,000 MTU at the time we were leaving government. Today it is 94,000.
Wow.
Where Doc is coming from, they had to go for close to 3 months without water. The Konyaku water processing plant was shut down because of the activities of Galamsey.
Okay.
That is one. Two is that if they are telling us that this government is fighting Galamsey and they are fighting like a war, look at the budget for Galamsey fight, 150 million, a paltry 150 million to fight something that you think is a national canker. And you use 292 million to buy sanitary pads for girls.
Okay.
These are your priorities.
This
What I say?
Okay. Okay. I think I'd be happy if you did a different comparison I'll be happy if you did a different comparison because for the pad, it is a bleeding matter. We're all bloody about it. So please do a different comparison. You know why? Because
the two things. The one that is more of priority for us as a country today where we are, when we think that by today we're even importing water as a result of water turbidity. Today we're paying 15% on water.
While I agree, electing myself to want to respond. While I agree with you to this, the whole of Ghana, Galamsey, it doesn't happen in everywhere. Where we drink water that flows through the pipes everywhere. Today, however, when you go from Sisala to the north, there's a young girl who is in her period who cannot afford pad.
So I want you to do a different comparison. Doing some work with those who cannot afford.
No.
You're doing some work. I know you're doing some work with those who cannot afford. My sister at Amas Girls do not need that pad.
No.
Okay.
She doesn't need it.
No, but the point is that...
You understand? Because we can afford. We can buy for her. But Galamsey, you are saying you're fighting Galamsey.
You pay tax.
You think the Galamsey that you are fighting, you're fighting it like a war. And you allocate a paltry 100
you are getting things wrong here.
Okay.
For the fight. It means you're not...
Your priority.
It was some propaganda. We need to pay that.
No.
On the 10th October. 10th October was the date President met the CSOs. In that meeting, we were shown how the turbidity
completely.
And everything shows that it was far, far better than before.
When?
They came up
10th October at Jubilee House.
You can call it.
Please, take your time. Take your time.
You can call...
take your time.
Because the statistics I
want to take your time.
It's what
I said 10th October at the Jubilee House.
Some places were improving, but Kwenyaku was not.
Please. They show us the levels, and at all levels, we're better than before.
And you have water.
Take your time. Take your time.
Half of Central Region
it's on record that the National Women's Organizer of New Patriotic Party. The National Women's Organizer of New Patriotic Party.
Don't even want to go in the docs.
Excavators were bent.
Yeah, we bent it. Who bent it? Huh? MPP, NDC government. Your NDC government bent that excavators.
Who?
Your NDC government bent that excavators.
I am telling you something.
I'm saying that did you bend the excavators?
Please.
Hold on. Our government. That's why I'm telling you.
Hold on.
Whatever this government is doing, we have even gone to the extent of bending excavators, including the excavators.
I am going to describe you as a PNC person.
You understand?
I am going to
describe you
as a PNC person.
We had bent excavators.
So if you represent PNC, then let us know. Because Bawumia and the father, they are all PNC. And you are representing PNC.
Okay, you lost me.
How can you tell me a united party telling me that my NDC government, are you serious?
But what are you
serious?
Everyone know that.
I am telling you the fact.
Dr. Bawumia is Grace Alan, and you. That is the reason you went and formed the party.
That.
You are not forming the party for anything.
Okay.
You are not forming it for anything.
I allowed it because I thought I wanted the viewers to make their own.
My first time of meeting you, you were speaking for NDC.
Yes,
I was speaking
you were
for
NDC before you defected to NPP.
When?
You in 2007.
You left
NDC in 2007.
I was a friend to.
You left NDC in 2007 and NPP. You are back to your party.
No problem.
Okay.
I am saying that. Once you are sitting there, you are representing PNC. You are not representing NPP.
You know,
so you should get serious.
Let's talk about
You should get serious.
Let's talk about
you have come here to only make
noise. You should get serious.
This issue about
let's talk about stability because we never
talking about
this issue about
you don't respect yourself.
I feel that if you want to have the actual picture, you know, and if the president's meeting with the CSOs, you know, is anything to go by, I feel that there should have been a national sample rather than picking from certain sources, because as at the time that conference was being held, okay, the major rivers in Ghana still had poor turbidity. In Winneba, where I stay, when you open the tap, even up to today, it is not clean. All right. And sometimes you need to fetch water into the buckets, keep it for some days for the, how do you call it?
I mean, for you did a documentary
to settle before,
in
you know.
I have the facts.
And you see,
please, let him finish.
The fact is that when you go to Pra, you don't see clean water, all right, or clean river. When you go to, even Brim is gone. So Brim there, you can't even speak about it. It's gone. You don't even have Brim again. So if I think enum Brimua, so
that's why I challenge you when you said that the minister is the best minister, because he's the worst minister because he's the water turbidity.
Okay, well,
Galamsey in Konongo didn't start today. Galamsey in Petiensa didn't start.
But in Boli started this year.
I'm coming.
Boli Bamboy started this year.
And MVP.
Yes.
It's not true.
Yeah, MPP 2025, yes.
No, it's not true.
That's true.
You know that
Boli Bamboy.
even in Cape Coast.
It's not true.
In Cape Coast.
Yeah.
You realize sometimes that people...
They had to buy water or they...
No, people were taking buckets to go and pick the sand from the sea. So, when people believe that there was gold, there was gold in the sand, it took government intervention and the intervention of the chief to stop that, because we could have experienced tsunami in Elmina and Cape.
This I reported on it in 2015 when I was a journalist with Ghana News Agency. Yes, Elmina.
So yes. It started not today.
Not today. So, no, they go and take the sun. I reported as a journalist from Ghana News Agency.
I mean, he's a so he has to be verifying himself.
Nobody.
I am not that.
Okay.
They pick the sand. They pick the sand around the castle.
He's making a point.
They pick the sand.
Yes.
My point is this: when you see all the things, there's some examples I'm giving. Is that what I want to say is that from the very northern part of Ghana, Upper East, Upper West, down to Cape 3 Points, you will still find gold everywhere.
Yes.
Okay.
You will find gold everywhere, and if we are going to behave like this, all right, you know, divided along political lines, not talking about the perspectives. I mean, go to Canada. Canada is one of the countries with good deposits of gold and minerals, isn't it? But have they done what we are doing?
Even China.
Even China, they do good mining procedures. So if we don't fight this Galamsey and anybody at all can move...
That is one. Two is that, you see, because you embolden them, the communities, Kweku Boahen and Dr. Iben went to the communities and told them that if you vote for NDC, you better di Galano. And now just on the 19th of January, some youth in Obuasi went and clashed with Anglo Gold. What has come of the story as I speak? We don't know anything about the story now. 8 people died. Manso Bonteso, Mpatuom, and all these communities, you see them fighting the security. And now, what happened in Hwidiam? The MP is telling us that, well, he went with his, to solidarize with his colleague in Parliament. When is the next agenda? Because I knew that you went there on the 3rd of December.
Well, MP here also went to court to follow that particular...
Yeah, I'm saying the 3rd of December. That was the agenda date. You went there on the 3rd of December. Yeah, so when is the next agenda date? That is one. You see, the kingpins that the president was talking about, they told us that they will come and arrest the kingpins. In the last 8 months, they told us they had arrested 1,400 people. That's what Naimos told us, that they had arrested 1,400 people. How many of them are the kingpins? What happened to Oscar Ofori-Labi, the MP for our win, who was cited to have distributed forest reserve and was taking 200,000 cedis from Galamsey? This is confirmed by the chiefs who held a press conference. The MP, now yesterday, it is just laughable. Because when I heard that he was just fined 12,000 cedis, I listened to him on City News. And he said the 12,000 cedis, he couldn't even explain the 12,000 cedis because he said the first story that came out by GBC, Ghana Broadcasting Corporation, says that he was jailed for 8 days.
Convicted for 8 days.
Jailed for 8 days. That is the story they wrote.
And I'm saying that, and reviewed.
Yeah, I'm saying that the first story is that he was jailed for 8 days, and that was a report by GBC. GBC still stand by their story even today. Even though they have been asked to take the story down, they have not replaced that story. Yes, they have taken it down. It's not there. But they have not really replaced the story because their integrity is at stake. The GBC reporter was in the court. It was when the story broke out that order from above, go and review it, and it was reviewed to a fine. He didn't even understand whether the fine was him or the 4 people.
What we do is we contradict the laws of this country because when a person order from above cannot really collapse the judicial system.
So what happened? That someone who was jailed for 8 days for contempt of court, because according to the court document and everything, it was a contentious land. There was an injunction on it. And according to the charge sheet, he went and was doing Galamsey with other people.
So he broke the injunction.
He broke the injunction and was doing an illegality.
So he hasn't been jailed for doing Galamsey yet.
Yes. I listened to.
So he hasn't been jailed for doing Galamsey yet.
Yes, the contempt alone. If he had gone for the 8 days, is better than the 1,200.
Well, for the contempt, it's quite discretionary to the court, where they either choose the fine or.
The first story that came out was that he has been jailed.
Okay, so do I hear you say that you prefer the jailing than the 12,000?
No, you see, not that. You see, Ghana Broadcasting Corporation reported that he was jailed for 8 days.
Right.
Now, private media people interviewed him, including Joy FM. You interviewed him. You didn't interview anyone from the court. You interviewed him because your reporters were not there. And he told you he was not really jailed. He was given only, he was asked to only pay 12,000. So you see, this government is an enabler of Galamsey because as I speak right now, there's nothing new that they are doing that we have not done. Where are the campaigns that they said they will arrest? They are the MPs. Yes, because you see, I have mentioned 2 MPs. One in the Hwidiam where we saw the videos of them attacking the community. As I speak right now, that case has not been resolved. If the officers were killed, they will have killed for nothing. Because as I speak, there's no single person standing trial for what happened there.
Okay.
These are people in video.
Okay. Let me, Dog, do you hear the nuances?
Okay. The airline thing, you know, on the 14th of October, they laid airline 2505.
Yes.
On 14.
It's not in contention.
Oh, listen. You say it has not been repealed.
Did I say that?
I think you said it has not been repealed.
MFA.
And I'm telling you that.
We ain't some of the team course watching on so. Mamma not so Jim or had a senator body in the Adumi Adumia. In some room, na yɛn nso mo kwan so nkoso koraa